I don't like the Seahawks, like, at all. Like, there's nothing I like about them. I don't like their players. There's nobody I like about their style. Like, I don't like them. My mom could be wearing Seahawks colors, and like, that's my op that day.
You don't care that this is all gonna be bulletin board material?
They gotta see me for a lot more, so it don't matter.
Gotta see me.
Was it Trent Williams?
But he gave me my welcome to the league moment.
What was that welcome to the league moment?
Like, you can't be Aaron Donald, but you have to take something from it.
I want you to have your story. Like, I want people to talk about Rivalries, and I was like, damn, like, that's real. He's like, but we're gonna work on like getting you to your full potential, because he knows like what I'm lacking. Like, I mean, he's seen everything. Like, I'm across the line, I'm trying to figure out how to work these chips. I'm watching Miles, I'm watching Mike, I'm watching Max, I'm watching TJ. Like,
just playing with Matt Stafford, seeing his preparation, seeing what he does, being damn near 20 years older than you.
Stafford's probably the one human being I've ever met who I'm genuinely cautious around.
Because if you don't win the Super Bowl, it is not successful.
No, I'm gonna take full blame too. Like, there was a couple times I'm like, but they running the other way. Like, I don't know what to do. I can't chase. So when we had the troubles, we just kind of like mentally shut down.
Hold up, limitless. Take a stomach, got a pin in it. I fought here to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling got me up. On the mission got me up. Knowing me, I got the key. Only vision I can trust. Trust, limitless. Take a stomach, got a pin in it. I fought here to witness it. Got my people feeling militant.
What up, brother?
Big dog, what's up with you? Good?
Really big dog. God,
Freddie T, you step up to block him, you got him?
Man, I'm trying to get this shoulder right here.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You gotta try to do it when you're not looking, right? They say they want you to chip the DN. You gotta take a chunk out of them. You can't just be hitting them with the baby shoulder. You gotta really try to go
I ain't
into
gonna lie,
them.
them chips don't be working. I don't remember buddy's name. One from the Jaguars. He took my feet off the ground.
Quint Allen.
Yeah, he took my feet off the ground. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't see it for nothing. He came right from behind the tackle.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, my feet up in the air. It was bad. It was bad.
Hey, man, Jared Verse, welcome to The Pivot. This is Channing Crowder, Fred Taylor, and Ryan Clark, Pivot fam. Thank y'all for pivoting with us. So you look like a man that know how to shoot his shot. Did you have a conference with Puka on how to shoot his shot at Sydney Sweeney, though?
See, I told him, I said, you gotta get her in person, man. Hey, you a big name, she a big name. Y'all gonna be in the same room at some point. When you get in the same room, that's what you gotta shoot it. Hey, over the internet, that's not gonna hit it. That's not gonna hit it. You don't got it like that, bro. I said, you gotta wait till you're in person with it.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I just wanted to know, did your mom ever get in the house when you was working out with AD when you tried to lie?
She wasn't even in the same state.
No, what happened, man? He retired, man. Bro. He old, Jared. Come on, bro.
I know for a fact that's not his daily workout. There's no way in hell that's his daily workout. I almost passed out like 3 times. And I ain't gonna lie, I look bigger than I ever did after that workout. But like, there's no way somebody does it on a daily basis. I'm willing to bet it. That was insane.
Speaking about your mom, I got to end with Jordan, your roommate at Albany. So I got some stories, bro, but he really said, you a mama's boy. Speaking of your mama, she's your manager. Like, what is that like with having a mom that involved, but now being a grown-ass man?
Oh, yeah. So my mom, she's got a master's in business, a master's in marketing. She does all that type of stuff. So when NIL kind of took over, she's the one that like steamheaded my stuff. She got me a lot more money. She kind of negotiated my contract with Florida State and everything like that. So once I got to the league, it only felt natural to kind of help her, like have her help me and keep that, that like relationship, a business relationship with my mom keep going.
But how's that changed? Because I remember becoming the breadwinner. I remember making more money in a day when they gave my signing bonus than my parents made their whole life. And I was, I'm cool with my mom too, but that dynamic changes.
Yeah, no, it definitely changes, but it's still like at the end of the day, that's still your mom. And I know my mom, my dad, they have the best interest for me. So sometimes like there'll be a deal, I'll be like, nah, let's take that. They'll be like, nah, we can get you more. Let's wait. And sometimes it goes like that, sometimes it doesn't. But you still gotta put that, trust in, because she knows what she's doing. My mom's done $1 million deals, so I'm like, I'm not even gonna question her too much. I'm gonna let her do her thing.
Yeah.
That's such a blessing, though, because especially in this NIL world, there are these parents who don't have that level of knowledge, and there are these hanger-ons and mentors or whatever they're calling themselves, handlers, and they putting these boys in bad situations. So it's not even just that your mother and your father love you in that way. They actually have a level of knowledge, and she actually has a level of knowledge, which makes it totally different than what a lot of these young men are going through and have as a support system, man. Like, you're extremely lucky, bro, that's the background you come from.
Yeah, 100%. But going back to AD real quick, Aaron Donald, you said that's not the type of workout he would do every day, right? But even in that moment, did it give you sort of a glimpse or a peek at what greatness looked like?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's like at Albany, at Florida State, even like my rookie year of, the league, I've never been like in a part of a workout where I was like the person kind of lagging, like the person trying to catch up and stuff like that. I've never been behind anybody. Where we run the sprints, where we on the football field, I'm always lifting the most, I'm always running the fastest. So like being behind him, like he starts everything off, everything he does is a circuit. So he'll start it off and you follow right behind him. He's trying to lap you. I don't get lapped, so I'm like, I can't let that happen. So I'm trying to speed it up and like go with him and like he's catching up to me, but I'm keep pushing and stuff like that. Like really mentally, like physically exhausting, but like mentally you like dead. But like from that moment on, my workouts changed. Like my workouts are a lot more intense.
Right.
I'm sweating a lot more. I don't even I used to like kind of work out like a power lifter. Like I do a set, get on my phone. I don't even touch my phone.
He's a shoe-in for a first ballot Hall of Famer. Is there any?
Well.
All right.
Well,
All right.
like, so here I'm gonna say now, we ain't got no more shoe-ins. Bill Belichick wasn't a shoe-in. We ain't got no more shoe-ins, Freddie T.
I respect it. But
nah, AD should go in for 4 or 5 years.
But
sure.
is there anything that you've taken away from speaking with him and just being around him?
Yeah, so the one thing he really hammered into me was you only need 3 pass rush moves. All the extra fancy, stuff, like you just leave that to everybody else. That's not you. You need a power move, a speed move, and a counter. He really got on me early on this season about my speed move. He's like, you're going power too much. So throughout the whole season, I started hitting speed more and more and more. And I felt like kind of the last couple of games, I started hitting my stride with it, but that was just because it was him. Like I even asked him, he does that cross chop all the time. I'm like, how you do that? He's like, hey, don't add it if it's not yours. Like it took me years to get it. Hey, do this instead. And I do like a chop, kind of pull through. He's like, that's your move.
Right.
Let's enhance that. Let's work on that. And I was like, I like that a lot. Like he knows what's tailored to me.
And with that, I joked before about playing with Jason Taylor, where I would ask him like, hey, I'm gonna rush off the edge. What should I do? He'd be like, just run around him. And I'm like, bitch, I can't run around him. Like your get off is better than my get off. So even being with a guy, a Hall of Fame, one of the best defensive players in the history of football, how do you take that and say, like, you can't be Aaron Donald, but you have to take something from it? Like, what's that transition? Learning from a guy that you're watching and, like, he's one of the best ever.
Me and him had a conversation about everybody asked me about, like, the workout stuff, like, probably about a couple months ago. He's like, man, you tired of hearing that, right? I'm like, yeah. I'll be like, it gets whatever. I'm like, it'd be cool. He's like, nah, like, I want you to have your story. Like, I want people to talk about Jerry Rice. And I was like, damn, like, that's real. He's like, but we're going to work on, like, getting you to your full potential, because he knows like what I'm lacking. Like, I mean, he's seen everything. AD been in the league a long time. Like, he know everything I gotta do and everything I gotta, achieve to be great. So just knowing I got like him to rely on would be real easy.
I want to ask too, bro. We all went from high school to college. Then we got in college and thrived. Once you left Albany, went to Florida State, thrived. You over here, double-digit sacks and all. And then I'll say for me, I got to the league and I saw Zach Thomas and Junior Seau play linebacker, and I was like, no, bro, I can't do what they doing. Say 2 Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
When did you notice like that? Oh, these dudes are footballers better than I'm footballers.
Honestly, it was probably when I really started watching like film, like really legitimately started watching film. I was watching Myles Garrett, and it was his get off. And like you see, like he probably got one of the fastest get offs in the league, just because like he knowing when the ball about to snap. I'm like, damn, like these dudes don't play about this. Like this isn't like a little game for them, but like they don't like anticipate it. Like I'm used to just like a tackle being slow and I'll just react off him. Now these dudes are watching the ball. And I was like, damn, I got like there's levels to this and I gotta get up there.
You started out with early success. I mean, just the entire young defensive line. B. Young, Fisk, you added Puna this year. Obviously, you were there, like the way that you guys have gelled has been great, and everybody's focused on this front four. 2 years in a row, I feel like you guys have walked off of the field as losers of playoff games you could have won.
100%.
Which was more difficult for you, walking off after you guys lost to the Eagles year 1, or this year in Seattle where your offense does everything they could possibly do to help you win the game and you come up a little bit short?
I'm not gonna lie, the Eagles loss really killed me, because I'm like obviously I was talking mad crazy before the game, like I was doing all that. So I played a good game, and I think there's a couple plays I could have took back, and I feel like it could have helped us. That one really destroyed me, but this Seahawks one, like it was like a little more personal.
What was so personal about losing the Seahawks?
Like they had division rival, all that good stuff, but like I genuinely I don't like them. Like I got like a disdain in my heart for them. Like I hate them. Like I don't like the Seahawks like at all. Like there's nothing I like about them. I don't like their players. There's nobody I like about their staff. Like I don't like them. But when we play them, like the whole team's kind of like that. Like you can have your best friend on the sideline. You don't like them. Like my mom could be wearing Seahawks colors and like that's my op that day. like I just don't like. I did like a lot that game. I tried to set the edge, make sure we kept Kenneth Walker in check. Tried to get to Sam, got to Sam a couple times, but then like see like the throws he's making, the errors we're making to put them in scoring range and everything like that. And I know we were that close because Stafford had an amazing season. Puka had a great season. Devontae was doing everything he could. The O-line was holding up. Our running backs were chipping, and like our defense was doing their thing. Just know we was that close to being in the Super Bowl and then, having a chance to win that one probably hurt a lot more.
You don't care that this is all going to be bulletin board material the rest of your career?
They got to see me for a lot more, so it don't matter.
Gotta see me.
They got to see me for a lot more.
Take us back like a little bit before the NFL, though. Who was the best, Jameis, Jalen, or you?
I'm gonna be honest. It's not me. I'm gonna be honest with it. It's probably Jameis. That boy was dogging people. It was probably Jameis, but Jalen's up there too.
Not 100% agree, but take us back to Albany. Starting out at a smaller college and then eventually transferring over to FSU. What was one of the biggest differences, in that transition, and what were the key differences between Albany and Florida State?
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously like the athletes are different. You know what I mean? Like you got these 4 or 5 stars. You got these top players in the high school, going to this school. So like these guys are like naturally more gifted. The resources you have at your school are a lot different. Like we didn't have like a in-house nutritionist at Albany. Like you had to go to like the school nutritionist, and like that was kind of a whole thing in of itself. But I think probably the biggest difference was probably like the physical capabilities and people's mindset. Like at Albany, it was kind of like, oh, let's play football for a little bit. At Florida State, it was like, hey, I'm trying to get to the league. Like I want to change my mom's life. I want to change my dad's life. And that's something that like I always wanted to be around. Like I wanted to be around those people that like strive to be a part of the greater things.
That COVID break, like I said, I did some research. They said you was a little scrawny dude with an afro and just figuring out football. You like a wide receiver. And then you had a COVID break from Albany. And you came back and you was damn near double the size when you left.
Yeah.
What did you do in that window to put you over the top? Because all my sources, what does Adam Schefter say? My sources were like, when you came back, everybody looked you differently, and then you left Albany, went to Florida State, and balled out, All-American, everything. What was that window like that made you a different player?
You gotta stop talking to Jordan. But the first thing was I just went home and I was like, all right, like we got these next couple, I'm assuming months off. We don't know how long we're gonna be off. I'm like, I don't want to go back to the same player. Like I know a lot of people gonna go home, play the game and stuff like that. All your classes online, you might have like an hour worth of classes a day. What you doing after that? So I started looking up videos on Google, like YouTube, what's good workout videos, all that stuff. My dad went and bought a bunch of weights, a bench, all that good stuff, put it in the garage. So he parked his car outside. All I did the whole break was work out all the time. I'd make my own breakfast. My dad would make lunch. My mom would make dinner. I'm eating like 3, 4, sometimes 5 meals a day, drinking protein shakes after every workout. I'm sometimes working out twice a day. And then I went in at like 205 pounds. I ended up leaving around 240, 245. Whew. And when I went back, actually, one of our trainers who was working with me personally thought I was a transfer. Cause I had like no beard beforehand. It was bad. I had like no beard. I had an afro. Yeah. I had braces. I came back, braces gone. My beard's like full. My afro's gone. I got like short cut hair. She's like, "Oh, nice to meet you. What's your name?" I'm like, "But stop playing with me." She's like, "Jared?" I'm like, "Are you actually dead serious?" Like,
and that boy came back like he did 20 in the pink. By the time he came back,
in the yard, bro.
Yeah, he came back like he was in the pink. When you talked about at Florida State, right, saying that they were playing or you guys were playing to go to the league, a different mindset from Albany. When did you start to believe you could be, and not bigger or better, because I know being at Albany gave you a different hunger.
Yeah.
How did that hunger, though, and the adversity you had to go through there prepare you to know that you could become this?
I remember the conversation vividly. It was one of my first year at Albany. I got into it with one of the older dudes. He was started in my position. Me and him started getting into it. We're like arguing and stuff because I beat him in a race, and like I take everything serious. Like I'm always going 100% of races, lifts, everything like that. Like I don't do like the 80% of your max, anything like that. Like we going 100, we going to the top. I beat him in the race. I'm talking all this trash. He's like, I don't know why you so excited. We both at Albany. And I was like, all right, like, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not finna be here much longer. Like, I'm not finna keep going back and forth with you. I'm gonna show you, like, we not the same mindset. Like, I could just tell from his mindset right then, like, it's not that. Like, he thinks it's just like a stepping stone. Like, to me, this is literally a stepping stone to great things. Like, this is the end zone now.
When you hear that mindset and you know that you guys are different, how did you continue to move at a school like that? Because I know for me, when I'm in a space and I'm like, well, this person doesn't think like me.
Yeah.
Now we can't even have conversations because I know the conversations and the wavelength and the level I'm trying to get to, you aren't. We don't have that commonality. So for you, after you have a conversation like that, what's your focus and mindset of, I'm gonna do this, and here's my next step?
Yeah, so I don't know how much y'all know about Albany, but Albany's kind of like a party school.
So
in
New York, so
Yeah.
the Giants would have training camp in Albany when I
yeah.
played there my first 2 years.
Oh, so yeah, you know about it.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like a little smaller city where it's like a party school. Like that's just how they are. So a lot of dudes on the team would go out partying and stuff like that. I didn't drink alcohol till I was like 21, 22. So at this time, I've never had a sip of alcohol or anything like that. So my day, I wouldn't go out on Saturday nights. My days where I'd go, like everybody would go out on Saturday nights. Sunday morning, I wake up around 7. I go grab breakfast. I go work out. After workouts, I go to the library and I watch like film and stuff like that from like the whole week. Read a couple books and stuff like that. Go back to my dorm. By then, it's like 11 in the morning. Like take a nap, and then every day I was lifting. Like we have 6 a.m. workouts. I go do the 6 a.m. workouts, and like after practice, I'd lift again because like my class didn't start till late. So I was like trying to like double up on lifts, double up on my readings and stuff like that, double up on film, and like really try to push past that. Like I wasn't going out, I wasn't partying. Like I probably my freshman year of college went out maybe 4 times, and like that just.
Do you think without that Albany experience, you are who you are now?
Nah, I don't think I got the same hunger now. I think if I started off at like a big school, I wouldn't have the same hunger. I feel like I would have felt like everything was gifted to me.
Was it size? Like, was it just pure size? Because you a
yeah.
big ass dude. We joking, but you coming in like you a big dude. Was it just getting the size that you were God blessed with and worked through and got in the gym? Or was there anything more to you being a 2-time All-Pro and All-American and all that stuff?
Yeah, no, it was genuinely just the size. Like I was just undersized out of high school. I wasn't really anything like crazy. Like I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't have recruited me. Like I was like a 6'3", 200-pound tight end wide receiver. And
6'3", 200 pounds. Hell, I ain't
6'3", 200 though, RC. That's a beanpole.
Jay, I ain't never been able to say that. I'm a 5'11", 165.
We'll see what happens with him. But nobody recruited you? I don't want to badmouth Albany, but it's Albany. I never heard of it. I didn't know they had a school.
Nah, so it was my late coach, Scott Dennis. He literally went out to a bunch of schools, tried to recruit me. We had like Syracuse came through, Temple came through, Villanova came through. All these schools were coming through. The only one that actually gave me that offer was Albany.
And that's how you end up at Albany.
Yeah, thanks to my coach.
And
It
you was
doing
jacked
him.
up.
Huh?
You was jacked up.
I was turned. I was like, oh yeah, it's over with. They shouldn't have let me in the NCAA. It's over with.
Hey, you know, he did turn down both Florida and LSU, though.
Oh yeah, transferring.
Everybody makes bad decisions.
Yeah.
What?
And
To
LSU.
go to the big Florida State, yeah.
To the
so
big
Florida
State.
Man,
Oh, wow.
Florida, Florida.
Can you talk about that, Jared? What's the difference between Florida and Florida State? Because there's 2 Florida
don't
guys
act
here.
crazy
Well,
now.
no.
I'll get over in that
Nah, I
chair.
got you. Hey, there's a lot of space. But there's not even that big of a difference. The only difference is like one's got amazing people, great food, a great football team, great basketball team, really be dogging the other one. The other one, Florida.
Hold on, wait.
Damn!
You mentioned basketball and all
Fred,
these
you
other
got my
things.
back.
You can't say that.
You heard what I said? Or basketball team hard.
know
Like, y'all
Florida-
might got a better basketball team.
You know Florida State's an all-girls school.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Ooh.
That's where it originated from. You were all-girls school.
And I ain't got no problem with that.
It had something to do because FAMU is right there. You was going over there across that tennis court.
I don't know what you're talking about.
On the set. he was on the set. You make all conference. Did that validate the journey? Did it add pressure or did it make you hungrier as you got ready to, go into the NFL draft?
It literally made me more mad because I was like, well, I didn't do enough to get defensive player. Like I was like all conference, like that's a great honor, that's an amazing honor. Like I'm super hyped about that. My mom was all happy about it. She's posting. I'm like, defensive player, because I spent 2 years at Florida State. I'm like, defensive player of the year, that's something like,
Do you
Jermaine
remember
Johnson
who
won
was
it.
Defensive Player of the Year? Do you remember who was?
He went to UNC. I can't quite remember his name, but he won it. And he had a great season, so I can't like take it away from him. Like he earned that. But I was just mad. I was like, I gotta be better. Like I gotta, step up like more in certain aspects.
But then you did your thing with Rookie of the Year. Yeah. But did that validate or overshadow all that upset?
It definitely got it. Like it definitely got me hyped up. I was all hyped up. But I'm the type of dude like I really don't get satisfied for much. Like the second I win an award, I'm like, all right, cool. Like there's probably a better one out there. So now like my eyes on like Defensive Player of the Year. Like now I'm like, all right, I want to get that like next year. Like I want to keep pushing forward. If I get one of those, I'm gonna be like, all right, like I want to get MVP now. Like I want to keep going until I get like all the awards, like stack it up to the top. Like I don't get hungry for it.
In combine history, there's 2 players to run faster than 4.65 and have 30 plus reps on 225. Do you know who they are?
Me and Miles.
Yeah. When you look at Myles Garrett and what he's accomplished, I know you mentioned earlier, you watched him get off a ball and all those things. He's playing in a place, like, let's be real, nobody cares about, right? But every week you have to talk about him. Is he one of the players you watch or you look to that sets the tone for excellence at the position?
Nah, 100%. I got about 3-4 rushes that I watch constantly. He's probably the number one. He's like the dude I watch every day. I'm like, he got another sack this week. Let's see how he got it. He got 6 pressures. Let's see how he got every pressure. Let's see how he got these QB hits. Like, how's he working off these chips? Because since I started getting chipped, I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't get chipped a lot at Florida State. Like, I got a good amount, but like, we had dogs across the D-line. You had me and Fisk. Like, you put too much focus on me, like, Fisk is gonna eat you up. So like I'm across the line, I'm trying to figure out how to work these chips. I'm watching Miles, I'm watching Mike, I'm watching Max, I'm watching TJ. Like I'm like, how do they handle all these chips? How do they work off of them?
How did you become such a student of the game, man? You talked about working out on Sunday, watching film. Who was it that sort of led you down the path of studying? Because that's normally something people talk about learning as they got older in the league, and you seem to have developed a process of doing that very early.
Yeah, it was actually my coach at Albany, Bill Nessel. He told me, he was like, hey, like, you're stronger than anybody. You're gonna keep getting strong, you're gonna keep being able to run through people, but you're gonna run into somebody that like you can't run through. And that's when you're gonna have to be smarter than them. That's when you're gonna have to figure out like how to work off them. So he's like telling me like, hey, you gotta start doing this, you gotta start watching a little bit more films, start doing this a little bit more. Like you can run through everybody, but like, there's gonna be that one person, probably Trent Williams, who you just can't run through every play. Like,
Was it Trent Williams?
That he gave me my welcome to the league moment.
What was that welcome to the league moment?
He ain't throw it to the ground or nothing like that. It was they were running like a sweep or something like that. He's trying to contain my outside shoulder, and he gets to me like we ran a bad play. I'm getting into the B gap. He's trying to get me, so it literally went perfect for them. He seals me. I'm trying to break off. Usually like most tackles, I just throw out my way. I try to throw him. He doesn't budge. Like he's got like hands inside. He doesn't budge. I'm like trying to move his hands. I'm trying to like swipe his hand. Like I'm doing like 3 different moves. Like I'm still seeing McCaffrey running. Like I'm like, but how do I do this? Like I'm trying to move his hands. I'm like, bro, get off me. Like I literally said, bro, get off me. He starts laughing and like Trent got a deep ass voice. He's like, ha ha ha, you funny verse. I'm like, what the heck? He's talking like through the rep. Like the play is still going on. And I'm like trying to get it. So then the next day we watching film. My coach was like, Verse, you got to work off this. I said, Coach, I ain't gonna lie to you. I swear to God, I tried. Like, I tried everything in the book. Like, you see me throwing my hands. Like, I couldn't do it.
Verse, I got to tell you, because you talking about dudes talking to you during the play. Jonathan Ogden. Remember J.O. and Ravens?
He's a baby. He doesn't remember Jonathan.
You don't remember
Ogden.
J.O.?
I know what you're talking about.
Jonathan Ogden.
I don't remember watching it, but
I rushed off the edge, and I'm doing like you saying. I'm swiping, I'm cutting, I'm flipping and all. I'm talking about, the place they're going in, he said, young man, it's my second year. He said, young man, the weight room is essential. During a play, he told me the weight room is essential. He just rolled me past the quarterback. I said, boy, these boys is playing ball up in this level.
I'd have had to see him in that tunnel. I ain't gonna lie. Heck no.
He said the weight room is essential. But I was gonna ask as you came, you're a young player, but you made the Pro Bowl. Like you walked into this league being a Pro Bowler, first year, second year, defensive rookie of the year, and all that stuff. What's the focus on the future of your career? You said you want to get all the awards, but that's gonna take work.
A lot.
You talking about Lawrence Taylor? You talking about Jason Taylor? You talking about dudes like that? What more do you have to do moving forward?
Like I'm a student of the game now. I think I gotta become a lot smarter. Like I was just talking to Micah actually 2 days ago, and we was talking about, he's like, bro, like you are so fast, use your speed. Like even Micah, like, you know, he's still recovering from his injury. He's got a long way ahead of him. He said, come to Dallas. He trains in Dallas. He said, come to Dallas. Let's work together. I gotta start working with these dudes who are like level I wanna get to. Like I haven't spent enough time with Micah. I haven't spent enough time with Miles. I haven't spent enough time with Will. Like these dudes that are dominating the league that I'm trying to get to that level, but they all work together. They'll get and do workouts together. I gotta start getting into that.
Does it bother you that you have so many more pressures than actual finishes? Right, because I watch the film, right? And you watch so I'm always, like the way I do it is I watch the film first. And then I want to see if my eyes match the statistics, the numbers. And you'll watch a game and I'll be like, man, Jared was all over. Then you go to the stats and you're like, but he don't have no sacks.
Half a tackle.
Yeah. Hey, and then you look and it's like, you know, pressure, pass win rate is high. But I was like, but damn, how difficult is it for you? Because we're talking about Miles differently because he's now the sack leader in a season.
Yeah.
And he did it in less reps than what TJ did, than what Michael Strahan did, because when he gets there, he finishes. How much are you focusing on having that impact of finishing the play at the quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, like, pressures is cool. I feel like for a rookie, it was a great honor, like, to be, like, the top pressure leader, all that stuff. Everybody wants to finish the play. Like, my coach now, you know, at the Rams, like, he's told me, he sat down, he's like, you got to finish. Like, you're doing amazing, you getting there, you got to finish. Because I'll get there, I might just miss a sack. They might just, you know, like, Kyler Murray, like, it's hard to get a sack on his ass. Yeah. We play a lot of running quarterbacks in the league. I got to be better at just finishing, just grabbing them, wrapping them up, pulling them down, working better moves, because even like some of my pressure will just be off bull rushing the tackle into them. I got to work off a bull rush. Like I got so much more I got to do personally to just finish these plays.
Speaking of the personal accomplishments, you went to school with Keon Coleman. Yeah. And I don't know if there was a more beloved human than Keon when he came into the league. And he's fallen on, I don't want to say difficult, because football is a first world problem, but to have an owner publicly say something about you the way that he did, the way that he had to deal with, what would be, I don't know if you talked to him or not, what would be your advice to him in a young career for such a talented young man like Keon Cole?
Like at Florida State, he was probably the most loved person I've ever seen. Like Florida State's in Leon County. Leon, Keon, during one of the games, they just started chanting Keon County, the whole stadium full. Like, I'm like, but I ain't never been loved like this. Like, I don't think my family loved me like this. Like he had so much love. Yeah. So coming into the league and then, you know, having the troubles that he's had, and especially with, you know, what his owners said, what they said, I'm like, damn, like that's tough. Like, what do you even do? But I know Keon. Like, I spent time with Keon. I've trained with Keon during the pre-draft process and everything like that. That's not gonna faze him. Like, that's not the person he is. It's not gonna be something that brings him down. It's not gonna be something that he crying over, or, you know, focused on. Like, he gonna work past it. Whatever happens, whether he with them next year, whether he not, whether he go to a different team, he gonna go ball out. It's really just gonna make him hungrier. It probably gonna bring out like who he truly is.
You say you have to get smarter, become better. Your head coach is arguably one of the smartest coaches to ever coach the game of football. And he just got that bag. He just got a new bag, right?
He deserves
it. But to be able to inherit the team that he inherited after winning the Super Bowl, the youngest team in the NFL for multiple years, and to be able to have you guys back in the playoffs back-to-back seasons, what's the one thing that jumps out to you about Coach McVay? Like, what do you enjoy the most in playing for him?
It's that he challenges me. Like, there's multiple times we got in full arguments in practice. Not that like I be arguing with my coach. Don't get me wrong, I'll be doing that shit. But like we'll get into like full arguments, full like debates in practice, just cause like he'll be like, you gotta be better in this aspect. I'm like, I did my job. What else do you want me to do? And he's like, you're better than that. Like he'll like fully challenge me. Like you're doing your job. That's cool. Do more. Like you are capable fully of doing more. Like he's brought me to his office multiple times. He brought up clips of me doing exactly what he wants me to do and making the play. He's like, you can do this every play. Why don't you? Like, are you satisfied? And I'm like, damn, he really challenging me. I like that. Like, he's not gonna let me get full. Like, he gonna make me sure I keep staying hungry.
What does that do to you exactly, that he has this belief in you versus what you might have in yourself?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of coaches that let, like, good players kind of get away with whatever. You can like some good players like you'll see in the league like will just start walking on the field, start jogging. They stop giving effort, but they don't call themselves out. Like they won't go to the sideline because they don't want to get off the field. He won't let that happen. Like he got full belief in you. He's like, you can give 100%. If you tired, we got great dudes behind me. Hey, I'll tag one of them in real quick. They'll go out there and ball out. And hey, I'll go back in when I'm ready. He's like, just give everything you got while you're on the field. Because when you give everything you got, you're the best player on the field.
This is something that we've argued about, where Ryan says it's harder to make it to be right on the verge of a championship and lose, right? Like losing a Super Bowl sucks. Like even where y'all were right there, one game away from Super Bowl. Yeah. I've never been right on the edge of a Super Bowl, so I'm like, shit, I would love to be there.
I'd rather not go.
He would rather not go to the Super Bowl than to lose a Super Bowl. I think that's crazy.
I gotta disagree with it just because I can't understand that because I've been in the playoffs every year. Not trying to brag.
They didn't play for
understand.
organizations like us.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
Why you always do that when you get somebody out
Yeah,
here
they went
that?
they like sort of went. You feel me?
That was kind of there.
No, I did 8 of 13. I made it 8 times out of 13 seasons.
Oh, that's a lot.
That ain't bad, right?
That's
Chad made 1 out of 7. Or something.
I made it once out of 7, and then Ed Reed stole our soul in Miami. But like Sean McVay, we love McVay. McVay's our dude. Like he's
beat up
been
about
on the
this.
show. Yeah, we love McVay. We know and y'all go to if you stay with the Rams, you're gonna go to the playoffs a lot.
Yeah.
But being on the verge of it is what this organization and its head coach is gonna give you.
Yeah.
But not.
I couldn't do the not going. Like even just in college, we didn't go to the playoffs. You know, I felt like we earned it. That's a whole different conversation, but we didn't go.
Yeah.
I would have rather have
hurt. Your quarterback got hurt.
We would have killed everybody in there. Our defense was horrible. Our defense,
good.
we had like 8 dudes get drafted on our defense.
Yeah, they were crazy.
But I would have rather have gone and lost than not gone at all.
Yeah.
I would have rather that happen than that.
But to that point of always being, and I would say Sean McVay's gonna get y'all close
Every year.
time. You'd rather not want to get there and not win than not be there.
Nah, I'd rather get there and lose.
No, I mean, so here's what I've heard. Teddy Bruschi, who's lost a Super Bowl and an AFC Championship, said losing the AFC Championship was harder for him.
Yeah.
He said because even as much as the Super Bowl hurt, he had a chance.
Yeah.
Right, like you get to the dance, and I do agree with that. I've only been to the AFC Championship twice, and we won them both. So I don't know that feeling. I just remember walking off of the field at the Super Bowl, and it's this realization that truly only one team matters. Right, like they don't talk about the other team that got there, as great as they were. Whether you were 12-4, number 1 seed, we're the number 1 defense in the NFL. Nobody ever talks about us. Because you didn't win it, because you didn't seal the deal. And so I think it was that realization to me that when people always ask me about, is this season a success? I have a quick question. Did they win the Super Bowl? Because if you don't win the Super Bowl, it is not successful. Yeah. Sean has talked about this game and Jared and said it hurt him more than any other loss he's had. Now, he's lost a Super Bowl. He knows what that feeling is like. What do you think it's going to take for you guys next year to not have that feeling you had against Philadelphia, to not have that feeling you had a week ago against the Seattle Seahawks and actually finish the deal?
I think it is just me being completely blatantly honest. I think it was a young mindset. I think it was my fault on the defense. I think it was a couple of our, secondary, a couple of I feel like our linebackers were 100% locked in. But I think it was our fault as a defense because we're a younger defense. We have a lot of young dudes. We felt like we earned everything. We felt like, oh yeah, we got this like sealed. Like all right, boom, we beat, the Panthers. Boom, we beat Chicago. We're like, all right, Seattle next. And we all hyped up all week. We like, yeah, we're gonna beat them again. We know what we learned from last time. And then when we start having trouble, early on, they throw a big play. Everybody's kind of like shit in the bed. Everybody's like, oh, what do we do now? Like, this isn't going the way we thought it was gonna go. They're not laying down. And when that happened, everybody kind of like started freaking out. We were able to kind of ground ourselves again. But because of our young mindset of, oh yeah, we think we earned it. Like we think, oh yeah, it's a cakewalk Like, this the league. Like, ain't nobody gonna lay down for you. This team could be 0-16 last game of the season. They're not gonna lay down for you. They're gonna go out there and try to get that one. Yeah. So for us to kind of go up against, even Seattle, like they're not a sorry team. Like, they're a very good team. Very good team. Like, I'm not saying that. But like our mindset was like, oh, we lost to them once, we beat them once. It's for all the mobiles. And when we started having trouble, we didn't know what to do. Like some of us on the defense, I'm gonna take full blame too. Like there was a couple times I'm like, but they running the other way. Like I don't know what to do. I can't chase. Like I'm not that fast. I can't chase them on the backside. What do I do? So when we had the troubles, we just kind of like mentally shut down.
What did Sam Darnold though prove in that game? Because listen, I'm on the other side of it. There was a lot of talk about, hey, he threw 6 picks against the Rams. Like the Rams is kryptonite. I wasn't saying that. Somebody else was saying that, And I was like, well, he did finish the last game strong. Let's see what type of confidence he has coming into this one. What do you think Sam Darnold proved in a game against a front four that's as vicious as any front four in the league and finding a way to win the NFC Championship?
Yeah, I mean, I told everybody, like, I think Sam's a good quarterback. I mean, he's obviously an NFL quarterback. He's in the Super Bowl. He led them to a Super Bowl. Like, I think he's a very good quarterback. The 6 picks was his own situation. The playoff game our first year was his own situation. Like, I think he's a good quarterback. I think he took full advantage of our mistakes. Like, I think he understands the game. That's what a good quarterback does. They're gonna take advantage when you mess up. He did that completely, and I gotta give him full credit for it. I got to him one time. I hit him. I bring him to the ground. I'm like, yeah, it's a sack. I see him throw the ball. I'm like, all right, whatever. It's gonna be off. I see it's a touchdown. I'm like, fuck. Like, what? Like, what can I even do to it? Like,
Why?
I get off the ground because I'm on field goal block. I get off the ground. I look up. I'm like, oh my God. Like, go over there. Gotta go for the block. And I'm like that's the type of dude he is. Like he can make those throws while getting hit. Like he's a very good quarterback. So I think he proved that he's a great quarterback. Like,
so who you got? Patriots or Seahawks?
I hate the Seahawks.
But you got to pick now.
It is so, bro.
Yeah, Super Bowl big though, dog.
If you beat us, you gonna win. That's
so
what
you got to say it. You got to say
the Seahawks probably gonna win.
So it doesn't matter that they're the ops, divisional opponent. You beat them once during the season. You lost a close one in overtime during the season. Then you just lost in the playoff. Yeah. You still think it's okay to say the Seahawks?
I think it's okay to say the Seahawks. I think the Patriots are a very good team. They got through the AFC, but I don't know. I think the NFC was the whole team to beat. Like everybody in the NFC was the team to beat. Like whoever won the NFC was gonna be the problem.
Right.
And bro, with Stafford and McVay, that combination is proven. I think Stafford should win the MVP. Like the numbers is that it is what it is. What is that like? Because Stafford probably could be your daddy.
Yeah, man. Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
So from you to Stafford, but just playing with Matt Stafford, seeing his preparation, seeing what he does, being damn near 20 years older than you, is that weird?
It'd be weird. I'll tell everybody the same thing. Stafford's probably the one human being I've ever met who I'm genuinely cautious around. Like he's not like he's a nice dude. He'll laugh and everything like that. But like I'll say a joke. I said a joke one time. He ain't laugh. Hey, everybody stop laughing. Like he just got like that aura about it. That like all right, let's keep it calm. Like, but like knowing him, like he be in the office from like 6 a.m. to like 6, 7 at night. Like he be getting after it. So like you know like no matter what it is, he gonna go out there and ball. Like, having that type of offense, they're going to put up points.
We came to your practice, bro. Macaulay Culkin's there. Brenda Song is there. There's, like, different celebrities, different entertainers, actors, all of those things. Who has been the person that you've met through the Los Angeles Rams or while in L.A. that was, like, one of those people you was like, okay, like, this is big time?
It might have been Brenda Song. Because that's somebody I watched like growing up and everything like that, like watch the whole Sweet Life and Zach Cody, all that stuff. Like you watch it on TV, then I watched like all her like movies and stuff like that. I saw it, I was like, is that actually who I think it is? Like they kept hyping it up all week. I'm like, is that actually who I think it is? Like, it's probably her, or I didn't get to meet him fully, but I was sitting courtside one of the Lakers games. I'm like going to sit down in my seat. And like security stopped me. Security's like, oh, hold on. I'm like, what the hell you stopped me for? Like, I'm courtside, man. My feet on the wood. Like, y'all can't talk to me right now. And LeBron gets up to go check in. And like, I think he might have recognized his son. Like he looked over at me, just did like the little head nod. And I was like all the girls around, all the girls around, they're like, oh my God, does he know LeBron? Like he started hearing the whispers. I'm like, I feel all.
Bro.
What you after, man?
When he walk off, for sure. He not even looking no more though. That's cool.
Right.
My dog.
Dinner tonight, same spot.
I'll hit your phone, man. Just let me know. But that was probably the one where I was like, yeah, like, I'm kind of tough.
That is tough. Hey, Jared, it's always kind of awkward asking a younger person the biggest pivot question because you guys have barely lived life, right? But you have I think, an amazing, unique story that a lot of people can kind of tap into, your journey. But looking back, what has been the biggest pivot in your life? Like, that's that one moment you can look at and say, because this happened to me or for me, I am who I am today.
It's a bad situation to choose. I think it genuinely was COVID, though. I think because of the time I had being at home, because of the time I had, with my family to learn my morals, my values, to learn this is really what hard work looks like. Like, I'm training every day, all day. Like, I go to the local college, NAU. I go train on their fields. Like, I think without that situation, I never would have had the time to fully grow into who I am, get all that size, get the strength and everything like that. 'Cause college football, you might get a month off. So I think because of that situation, because of the challenges it brought to my family, not just, me being at home, but my family, as a whole, I think that's the reason I am who I am.
Take us out.
What were some of those things that your family went through during that time?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, we in the whole situation of COVID, like all that stuff, but my mom ended up getting a new job, so she has to, we had to move out. My dad, my mom's job was kind of like a setting point, so my dad has to quit his job, go to a new spot. Everybody's moving, everybody's going all over the place. My sister's doing basketball, my older brother's doing his thing, my younger brother's kind of doing his thing, my family's all over the place, everybody's kind of distracted, not knowing where to fully set their feet, where we're gonna be at, in the next couple weeks. And then this whole time, I'm just over there working out, like I'm not focused on nothing besides working out in school. But because of that, like, you kind of get closer to your family just because, like, you don't got nobody else to lean on but your family at that time.
And I heard your two brothers on the way out, your two brothers and your sister can whoop your ass at basketball.
My older brother hasn't beat me in like 5 years of basketball. My younger brother's never beat me at basketball. My little sister doesn't even know what it feels like to beat me at basketball.
She at UGA,
She don't even know what it feels.
She at UGA,
You know why she good at UGA? Because I used to I ain't sure exactly what it was.
Did Jalen give you your chain back?
That was not my chain. I don't know why he had that hate on, man.
That's crazy.
There you go. It was not his chain, man. We appreciate your time, dog. Thank you, fam.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yes, he said it was not my
That was
chain.
not my chain.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, he did it. Hey,
For sure, bro.
you already know what people was gonna think.
Hold up, limitless. Take a stomach, got pin in it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling got me up. On the mission got me up. Knowing me, I got the key. On this vision I can trust. Limitless. Take a stomach, got pin in it. I fought the head to witness it. Got my people feeling militant. Way I'm feeling got me up.